Hello! Welcome to ALW Collectibles. Today we're going to be taking a jump back into world of Transformers, this time with Rise of the Beast, Wheeljack. This is a really cool looking figure. This figure has a history with ALW Collectibles. When I was originally starting this channel, this was my test video. This was the figure I did to practice with and to see how I felt comfortable doing it. So I'm really proud I can finally do this video on the channel. Having said that, this has a lot of information. It's a really cool looking figure. Let's take this off. And there he is. That's what you get with him. You get your gun and Wheeljack. Now this is a unique figure actually because there's two ways of purchasing this figure. I got this one in a Bumblebee Buzzworthy 3-pack with Cheetor, Nightbird, and Wheeljack. It was called the Jungle Mission 3-pack in 2023. This is a deluxe class Wheeljack, and the only listing they give for an accessory is just a blaster. They don't give any definition of what type of gun it is. Other than that, really cool. I like the figure. I like the personification and the upgrade they give him. I think it was really interesting and really cool. He is an unlicensed approximation of a Volkswagen Type 2 minibus with TV Pablo on the side. So let's take a look at this guy. Really cool. You got the blue windows, the Autobot symbol, and on a lot of the product shots, this was tempergraphs on there. I'm sorry, not tempergraph, molded, but this is actually tempergraph. It's just stamped on there. But a lot of the product shots actually showed it with it molded in, and it's not. Really cool. I like the silver with the light blue and then the gold that goes all the way around. Even the bumper, it's white underneath the chrome. Again, my biggest pet peeve is two different style wheels on it. And it has two different style wheels. It's got the sliding door right here. More blue. TV Pablo. I have the worst Spanish accent you'll ever hear, trust me. So, it's the only time you're going to hear me do that. The back, I'm not too thrilled with the way the back looks on this one, but it's still really nice. The whole figure in general, I should say. I just think the way it sits and it doesn't really match up perfectly. In my opinion, it kind of offsets it a little. So that's one of my complaints with this figure. But overall, really cool. You got the double gun point. You can put it here or here. And then on the bottom, towards you can see the head right there. And you can see some of the layout. Really cool. Let's take a look at the gun. Cast in all black. Not too bad. It's a nice little upgrade. I mean, I'm used to seeing Wheeljack with the wings and the fins and everything, and not really having a blaster per se. So, it's a nice little design. Looks really cool. Outside of the box thinking. Yeah. The actual toy itself is missing some paint applications from the product shots, like I was mentioning. The Autobot stamp on the chest, or the front of the car, which becomes the chest. Other paint apps that are different in the shots are the shoulders, the stomach, and then the hands, and I'll detail those when we get there. So quick little bio, and then we'll get down to transformation and everything else that we do on this channel. Wheeljack is a soft-spoken and insightful Autobot, an inventor, a mechanic, a scientist, and oh so much more. Not as bombastic personality like most of the other Autobots, but still a highly valuable member of the team. Stationed in South America, Wheeljack is truly enamored with Earth and its culture and nature. So, interesting bio on him. Really cool definitions. And like I said, I like the upgrade. In my opinion, it is an upgrade. It's a new look for him. So we're going to get into that. Sorry. Got a frog in my throat here. So we're going to transform him. Just one last look. I mean, there are some details on the side here. Back panels. Got door handles and stuff. So, starting the transformation, we're going to start with the two sides here. Sorry. One thing we should have done first, and that was my fault. I always forget this step. This crossbar here, pull it forward. Like so. Now do the arm. Do the other arm. Next, we're going to dislodge his feet, which is stuck underneath here. Okay, now it doesn't want to let go. There we go. And this whole thing is going to swing down. It's on a double hinge. Next, we're going to take these doors and just bring them forward. Like so. They are on a hinge, and you're going to swing them up to the back like so. Next, we're going to take the shoulders and bring them out. These are on another double hinge. All the way out. And all the way out. So now he's got a butterfly. This whole top piece here, from the glass down, is going to go forward. Like so, exposing the head. Next, we're going to take these back pieces and bring them up and separate the legs. We're going to take this piece and just rotate it around. Rotate it around. Flip his foot forward. Bring that down. Flip the foot forward. Bring it down. Straighten the knee. And close that spot. Straighten the knee. Close. Make sure this stays open. You'll see that this is on a double hinge. I should have done this first, my bad. So before you bring this down, like, I'm going to have to lift that back up. This is on a double hinge. It folds up onto itself, like so. Now this comes down, it clips, and that just sits over the top. And this whole back piece is going to slide down. There is Wheeljack in his robot mode. May have to take the shoulders and rotate them down a little. Really cool. This was the main line release. This is not the Studio Series, but still awesome transformation on it. It's actually pretty smooth. Let's take a closer look. You can see his head. He's got the goggles. He's got eyes behind that. These goggles do not move. He's got a silver face, the Autobot symbol right on the top. And the issue I've noticed with a lot of people is this: when you transform this piece here, this top piece scrapes across here and will scrape up the paint. I've never had that problem. He does have light piping. He's got gold and silver for the head. I like how this comes up like a set of suspenders on him. Looks really cool, I think. And it sits right below the lights. So he's got lights on his thighs. And like I said, these pieces here, because of the back of the truck, just the way they're oriented, I'm not a big fan of how they bow in. I think they'd look a lot better switched. But then it would kind of mess up transformation. A little blocky on the feet for me, but still really cool detail work on him. I still like how you got Pablo TV Pablo right on the side. And I like the gold color, like I said. It really pops on this figure a lot. And then in the back, you don't have much clutter. except for the wheels on the back of the hips, in my opinion. I wish you could have like folded them in or something. And the wings, I just, excuse me, I really do like it. I think it looks really sharp. Overall, I am very impressed with this mold. This is just nitpicking. And like I said, the paint applications there I'm talking about earlier, where the hands are not fully painted. You can see that you got the gold here, and then black on the top. There should be some paint applications up here for the shoulder, and a little bit more paint applications in the chest area. And of course you can hold the gun. And this is really stiff on mine, the peg, so it's kind of hard to push it in and out. And my only issue with this though is this shoulder has become super loose, even though it's literally just been sitting on a shelf. Articulation. Ew. Head will go all the way around. Up and down. Shoulder will go around, but you have to open it up like so and bring it around this way. Bicep rotation. Elbow, nothing at the wrist. And his wings do move on the back. They go in and out, and you can angle them a little. He does have waist rotation. If you move the wheels out of the way, they'll go all the way around. He does have a thigh swivel, knee bend, and ankle rotation. Really cool. He's got really posable. I'm saying a lot. He has massively posable ankles. Yeah, looks really cool. So I was really impressed with this figure. If it had a little bit more articulation spots and was a little cleaner on the chest with this figure, and the door stuck out just a little bit more, I think I'd be really, really happy with it. I don't think I'd have many complaints other than, like I said, cosmetic are my major issues with this thing. Other than that, I'm really happy with this figure. I like it a lot. I've said that like 4 times. Wow. Leave it to me. Well, this has been Wheeljack from Rise of the Beast. Transformers. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all my channel subscribers. This has been probably one of the most awkward videos I've ever done because I kept repeating myself. But I'm sure there'll be other ones down the line. Thank you very much for stopping by. You all have a good day.